Hey everybody, BigBlackHatMan here, and today I'd like to talk about something mildly political, but not really. Politicians who play dress up. They dress up like cowboys or farmers, they throw on a hat, a Carhartt, jeans, trying to make themselves look like they're rural. And I gotta say, I don't really get it. Why is this a big draw point? I mean, it hasn't been a big deal in the national race this year, but here in the local Senate race, it's been kind of a thing. And most of the people from even here in the state of Nebraska, which is largely rural, well then most of them, 2/3 of them as a matter of fact, are from the Lincoln-Omaha corridor area, so that's cities. So why do you gotta show those people you're a farmer, rancher, cowboy? I don't know what the appeal is, I guess. I guess they're trying to go with a manliness touch, you know, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, the whole 9 yards, but that's not what I think of when I first see the big hat and the cowboy look. No, I think of the fools who jump on bulls and think it's a good idea. The cowboys that I hung around in my youth were the rodeo guys. And they're crazy. Oh, they are all sorts of crazy. You can dare them to do anything and they'll just jump right on that for $5. You better believe it. I know one, in particular, thought it'd be a good idea to take his 3/4 ton pickup and horse trailer and coast it down a pretty steep hill. So he turned off his ignition, threw it neutral, and took her on down. For the record, this was not a good idea. Luckily, he killed no one, including himself and his horses, but the cop that was at the bottom of the hill was not very amused by the speed he was doing. Ha ha ha, he was an idiot. And you know who told me that story? The person who did it. He thought it was funny. So that's the image I get when I think of cowboys. So if you see a politician out there, if you're in public, you know, and you see your mayor, your senator, your representative, whatever, throwing on the cowboy hat and trying to show us what a cowboy they are, just walk up to them and say, I know you think it's a good idea, but trust me, there's a lot of crazy under that hat. Let it go at that. That's your tip of the week from Big Black Hat Man. Don't expect any more tips. I lose focus easily. Hey everybody, this week on Western Thought, I got a great idea. I'm going to take this fireproof suit I bought off the internet and test it out. Of course, we don't know if it really works unless we have a real person underneath it. Where's Goofball? Hey, I got something I want to try out, buddy. Where are you at? Pardon me, Big Black Hat Man, Buck Dillard here. And as you know, I've been running for mayor. I hate to interrupt your little goofball burning party there, but I got something to say about my recent run for mayor, and I was hoping you would let me say it on the show. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I've been running. I mean, haven't you seen the ads, the public appearances, my name on all the radio stations, the debates? Haven't you seen any of that stuff? I mean, I've been pretty prominent the last few months as I've run for mayor. You haven't seen any of it? Huh. How about that? You know? I really need to leave this chair more often. Well, I'd like to respond to some of the accusations that have been thrown my way the last few months. Like all that stuff about me being a crooked businessman. Buck's Western Wear has never, ever cheated a customer. A few suppliers, yes. And a couple customers. But they were relatives. And we never, ever did anything that would be considered illegal. Immoral maybe, but not illegal. We fight for the common man, and that's why we're cheating the big time suppliers. Oh, as I say that, I realize they can also hear this, and I might have a little trouble with that, but I can assure you those practices will end today. Yes, sir, Buck Dillard runs a clean shop, and he will from now on. Well, no one likes a dishonest businessman, but, you know, if you ask for forgiveness, you go out there and admit you were wrong. I'm sure you can get some forgiveness for that. I mean, it's a little close to election, but it could work out. Well, there's also been an accusation out there that after the end of my first marriage, I was a bit of a drunkard. And that's true. I drank down whole liquor stores. That first one was tough. Last three haven't been rough at all, but that first one was tough. But I can assure you those days are behind me. I only drink now on occasions that call for it. Like being in my house, or at work, or when I need to. You know, the same time everybody else does. So, putting that out there, just being fair with it, but you know, I think you get the point. Not really a drunkard, just like to drink a little.
Yeah, that could be a little tougher to get around. I mean, people don't like a drunkard, but, you know, I mean, it's in your youth, and like the business practices, maybe you could get some, you know, if you appeal to the people and ask for forgiveness for your mistakes.
And as far as that one accusation goes, I mean, she told me she was 18. I didn't check her driver's license. I mean, what's a man supposed to do? You can't just go around asking people for their driver's license in the heat of the moment. You guys know what I'm talking about? Gals too, probably. Oh yeah. It was a bit uncomfortable when I was arrested, but I tell you, I was released up on recognizance. I didn't get any real trouble for that. No big deal, right? She told me she was 18. I swear she looked like she was 18.
Okay, wow, that might be a deal killer. I don't know if you can get around that. That one's going to be tough. I mean, you don't have to drop out of the race, I'm saying, but you're probably in some trouble with that one.
Well, look, to be honest with you, there is one more thing.
Oh, dear Lord, what more could have you done?
Yes, it is true. In my wild and woolly days, after that first marriage ended, I got a cow up a high dive and pushed it off. That accusation seemed a little strange at first, but it is true. I did do that. Yeah, there's not much more to say about that one. I just did it. I don't know what to tell you. I pushed a cow up a high dive. Did you ever do that?
Why would you do that?
So little to do in a small town on a Saturday night.
Sir, you are a truly awful person, and I hope you lose, and lose badly. Thank you for your time.
But to be honest with you, I'm not worried. No, I'm not worried about these small things that have come up recently. I, Buck Doder, think I will still be elected mayor of our fair town. You see, because this is America. Ladies and gentlemen, this is America, where people know that things are right and good, where people can do as they please, are what they please, and I might have forgot to wear pants today. Huh. I should probably sit back down. Little joke on my part. Please let me, Mayor. I got very little else to go. Come on, help me out here. I'd like to get Mayor. Please.
See, like I told you, a lot of crazy under the hat, so you know what, let's just leave this episode off there. We'll set Goofball on fire next week, or the week after, whenever we get around to it. Happy trails. Go vote tomorrow if you can stomach it, and watch out for those rough patches. Idea. I'm going to take this fireproof suit I bought off the internet for cheap. I'm sure I wasn't ripped off. Yeah! That didn't actually flame up.